My Girl Life podcast is sponsored by Glamour Boutique. Glamour Boutique is the leading name in cross-dressing fashion and lifestyle with a physical location in New Jersey and, of course, their famous website. Be sure to use your My Girl Life discount code MGL15. And listen, I know they have your best interests at heart, so check them out.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of My Girl Life podcast and Maddie's message. Don't forget to show me some love and subscribe to my channel and like the episode if you liked it. That tells me I'm doing something worthwhile, and it allows me to keep doing it. So thank you in advance. Today, I'm going to vent a little bit. I have some pet peeves, as I'm sure we all do, and I would like to share those pet peeves. Please remember, these are just my opinions, so feel free to share your pet peeves in the comments. Number 1, hijacking Facebook posts by posting a picture of yourself in the other person's comments that has no relation to the original post. Now, I think this is just an excuse to post another picture of yourself. And I think it's rude. And unless maybe you have the exact same outfit or exact same article of clothing, and it was kind of a coincidence or whatever, you want to post that, cool. Or something very relatable to the post, or something that helps illustrate or support the poster's message. And that's for everybody to kind of decide. But to just post a random picture of yourself in the comments, not cool. Number 2, not holding the door open for the person behind you. And all kinds of people do this, young, old, and everybody in between. I would say the younger crowd's actually better than the older crowd. But you know who I'm talking about. They're in their own world. It's like nobody else exists, and they're not paying attention to anything around them. And they open the door and just let it slam behind them. I always look behind me when I go open a door and go through it. I always look behind me to see if somebody's behind me so I can hold the door open for them. How hard is that? Number 3, complimenting only one person in a group picture. I think this is just plain rude. End of story. Number 4, cryptic posts. You know these posts where they're vague. Nobody knows exactly what the person means. And I think they're just begging for attention, but nobody knows how to help. And it's fine to ask for help. And it's fine to want to get attention, but to be vague and, especially for your friends that know you, sometimes it actually gets everybody worried. Maybe that's the point. I just don't think that's very nice to do to your friends. And it's a little annoying to the people that don't know you because it's vague and we have no idea what you're talking about. But I think it really affects your friends who sometimes get worried about that person that does that. All right, number 5, constantly posting memes with no personal comments to go with them. So I'm talking about the majority of somebody's social media where it's just passing on, forwarding memes, and there's no thought put into it. I think it's lazy. Put some thought into it. Add your comment to it. And we've all done this, and once in a while you do it without any comments. But I think it really helps to add your words to whatever the meme is to express your take on it or support it. I think adds a lot of value. But just a bunch of memes in a profile is kind of annoying, I think. And they're usually not fact checked, so they're passed on quickly. There's no effort put into it, and this is how conspiracy theories are spread. It takes literally 30 seconds to fact check stuff you read online. Google search now, when you just do a regular Google search, 90% of the time they're using AI and they're looking at 5 or 6 different websites and taking that information together and then presenting that to you. And you can even see which sites they've referenced, and you can see if they're credible sites. So it takes 30 seconds to fact check it. I think it helps your credibility instead of passing on bad information. And it helps prevent conspiracy theories, which have plagued us for the last, they've always been around, but especially for the last 10 years. Okay, number 6. Now, this is a small one, very personal, but I think it's real and accurate. Taking pictures without a flash. I'd say 90% of the time when you have the flash on, even during the day, maybe not out in the bright sun, but indoors, even when there's lights, there's plenty of lights. I'm telling you, the flash will make the picture better. If you don't believe me, Take your pictures without the flash, and then just try one or two with the flash, and you tell me. You're talking to a person that takes a lot of pictures. Number 7, getting into long political arguments on Facebook or in social media in general. I understand voicing your opinion and venting. We all need to do that. I've done this. I've been very guilty of this. But getting into a back and forth through comments is pointless. Nobody is changing their minds, at least not because some stranger or even a friend is preaching to them on Facebook or yelling at them on Facebook. The vast majority of people are already completely set in their political beliefs, and which I would argue are not even deep beliefs. It's just rooting for either team red or team blue, which I think is ridiculous. You should be rooting for the person, the people, and their policies and their integrity and their honesty. That's who you should be, focusing on. That's who you should be listening to, in my opinion. I think it's pointless. I think it's lazy. I think it's harmful. It's harmful to your mental health. And seriously, think about it. When is the last time you had one of these back and forth arguments on social media and the other person just suddenly popped up and started agreeing with you? Yeah, never. That's what I thought. Okay, number 8, gambling commercials, sports gambling and casinos specifically. They make it sound like it's so easy to win and it's so glamorous, and they're really just manipulating you. They have these idiots on there telling everyone it's their favorite place to win. Please don't insult my intelligence. If we want to gamble, then great. We can gamble, but don't insult our intelligence and tell us that it's easy. It's addictive, and it's a very slippery slope to a bad place. We all know the odds are stacked in their favor. And if we want to gamble and that's entertainment, great. And if you're good at gambling, that's fine. There's some people that do it for a living. But don't tell the people out there that it's the best place to win and everybody can win, because it's just ridiculous. And I really worry about the young people who have a casino or a sports book in their pocket. When I was younger, I had to go to Vegas if I wanted to bet on sports, or I guess find a bookie. But those aren't around everywhere. It's just gambling in their pocket is a very dangerous thing for young people. Number 9, Facebook profiles with nothing but pictures of other people, or it's just full of ads like weight loss. Now, if it's a group and that's the point of sharing pictures of other people, I understand that. I'm talking about personal profiles where it's just a bunch of pictures of other pretty people, I guess. Or it's just a bunch of ads. And, there's a place to do advertising and to be an affiliate. But when that's the whole point of your Facebook page, it's really kind of annoying. And you get friend requests like this. And why would I want to be friends with somebody and then my feed's going to be filled with a bunch of ads or a bunch of pictures of people I don't even know? Half of them are probably fake. So anyway, pet peeve. And last but not least, number 10, people talking on their phones loudly at restaurants. This one really peeves me. People who use their speakerphone in a public area where everyone can hear them yelling into their speaker, put the phone up to your ear and keep your conversation to yourself. And a sister peeve to this is people who play videos with sound without headphones, so the entire plane or restaurant has to endure their video audio while trying to have a conversation themselves, or maybe just wanting to have some quiet time. I think it's really rude. Anyway, those are my pet peeves. Please feel free to share your pet peeves in the comments. And remember, be bold, be kind, be you.